Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm Irene and this is Lifestyle Over 60, and today I am coming to you with the do's and don'ts of self-tanner. Coming up. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you'll like and subscribe and join our little party. And today we're talking about self-tanner, all the do's and don'ts. I've been doing self-tanner a long time, many years. I live in Los Angeles and it's often sunny and people wear shorts here a lot. And so self-tanner has been on my radar since QT. Are you guys old enough to remember QT? Oh my God, I think it was one of the very first self-tanners that was made, and it turned your skin orange. It didn't look tan. I mean, it really truly looked orange, and everyone knew that you had done QT. If you used it, it just didn't look good. So, and the QT just didn't look good. Everybody could tell. So it's come a long way, self-tanners, since QT days. And today I'm going to show you a brand that I like and walk you through applications so that if you decide to try it, if you've never done self-tanner, you can do it without looking like a zebra. All right, here we go. I'm going to show you what I like, the brand that I like. It's Saint-Tropez Advanced 1 Hour Tan. It's a bronzing mousse and it looks like this. Saint-Tropez. Okay, so you will need your self-tanner. You will need the mitt. Get the mitt, because I used to put self-tanner on just with my hands and it doesn't go on nearly as smoothly as it does with the mitt. And it gets on your hands. You really don't want to have self-tanner on your palms. It doesn't look good. So much better to use the mitt and to get that smooth application going with it. You will need something to wear while your self-tanner is drying. I got these really hideous men's boxer shorty things. I use them, but you can wear anything. If you're gonna put on self-tanner and wear a bathing suit, then you really wanna wear something that's gonna come way up high on your body or nothing, so that you don't get a line where the self-tanner ends, So think about what you're gonna be wearing once you're tan and wear something that's appropriate. If you're going to be doing your upper body, for this video I just did my legs because truth be told, it's not that warm here yet. So I just did my legs, but if you're gonna do the whole upper body, which I have done many times, I recommend getting like a strapless bra that you don't care about. I used to have a funky old white one that I use. So get a strapless bra you don't care about, throw that on, and then you can just put your self-tanner all over where you need it. There is something that they sell that I do not have if you want to get your back. And it's like a long mitt thing, like my mitt, only it's long and it's got things you hold on either side and you put your self-tanner on that and do your back. So that's available if you really want to go for it. All right, so the most important part of applying self-tanner is your skin prep. Okay, and the skin prep goes like this. So you're gonna take your bath or shower in the morning before you put on your self-tanner, and before you do that, you're gonna wanna use a loofah or whatever scrub you like to scrub your skin and get rid of all the dead skin cells. I just used a dry washcloth. You can get an actual loofah. You can use, they make scrubs, like a sea salt scrub, that kind of thing, that you can use to exfoliate your skin before you put the self-tanner on. And you're gonna wanna do that anywhere that you're putting the self-tanner, except for your face. Doesn't need that much. Exfoliation is too harsh. But everywhere else, you're gonna wanna exfoliate first, then take your bath or shower, and then moisturize it really well, and then wait. The moisturizer has to fully sink into your skin before you do the self-tanner. So now you're ready. Once it's sunk in, you're ready to apply. So once you're ready to apply and you have your appropriate outfit on, here's what you do. So you've got your self-tanner and your mitt and your safe outfit on. You've got your white legs ready to go. And so make sure that you're sitting on something that's safe to be on. Like I'm on a chair that is already a dark brown. You don't want to sit like on a white bedspread or a fabric you care about because it will stain. So just be aware of that. All right, so this comes in a pump and you can either pump it directly on your skin like I'm doing here, or you can put it on the mitt. I sort of do both. I think you're supposed to put it on the mitt, but I do both. Don't let an animal lick it off. It's not great for them and it will mess up your smooth application. So this is basically what you do. It's better to do it standing up. I'm doing it seated just so you can see. But you just cover your leg as evenly as you can. And what I like about this particular formulation is that you can see where you're putting it. You can kind of see that in the video, right, where it's a bit darker because it's got an immediate stain. Doesn't dry that color, but it's just sort of a reference so you can see where you've already put it and where it still needs to go. So this is basically what you do. Just cover the area as evenly as you can. Be careful, behind the ankle can build up, so try to just be as smooth as possible. And that's it. All right, once it's all on you, now you have to wait to dry. That is the hardest part for me, is the waiting to dry. You can't really like sit down too much, you know? So what I do, if this helps anybody, I get pillows behind me and I have a smooth sort of chair that I will sit just perched on the very edge of so that my legs don't really touch anything, and then I can at least be sitting while I dry. But it says 1 hour tan. It's more like 2 or 3. You're gonna feel tacky. You can take the hair dryer to yourself and that will speed up your drying time, but that is something with the self-tanner that's a little obnoxious, and that is how long it takes to dry. But once it's dry, it's kind of worth it. I don't know, what do you think? Here's my after. Show you my legs before and after. And I just feel a little bit more confident with my self-tanner on my legs rather than my skin is very, very light. I'm very white. And you know, most of us have not had our legs out in the sun for months and months before, you know, summer, and it gets warm, and so my legs are even whiter than they normally would be if they've had a little color on them. But so with the super white legs, I just don't feel all that great in the shorts, but once a little self-tanner's going on, I'm like, okay, styling, ready to go. So let me know, you guys, do you use it? Do you like it? Have you tried it? There are some negatives. I'll cover those real quick. It does have a scent, and it's not real strong, but for the time that you're putting it on and drying, it does kind of have a scent. So just be aware of that. You might want to get an unscented one if they make those. So there is that a negative. Mostly for me, the only negative is the dry time. And if you're not really careful putting it on smoothly, you can get weird like streaks and blotches, and once you have streaks and blotches that have sort of stained your skin like that, it's going to take a while for it to go away. So you really want to be careful with the application and try to get a real smooth one so that you don't blotch and streak. So that's basically it for your self-tanner application. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but here's my rather tanned leg. And this tanner that I'm telling you about, it doesn't make your skin look ridiculously dark. You know, you don't look like you're some other person. So it's rather mild. It's not a super huge change, but it's just enough for me to make me feel kind of like, yeah, I feel confident in my shorts. So that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful, and please, like and subscribe, join our party, and comment. I love comments. I want to know about your self-tanner experiences. Do you remember QT, or am I the oldest one in the room? Anyway, let us know, and thank you for watching, and I hope you'll come back and see me again really soon.